What? Are you watching this video without a VPN? Like, did you know you could get hacked? Did you know that there are laws being made to censor and block videos from us? Oh wait, that's already happening. But with a VPN, you can bypass all that crap. And I want to thank NordVPN for sponsoring this video. I've been using them for almost like more than a year by now, and it's the best service out there. It's super easy to use. They got military grade encryption, so you're 100% secure browsing the web. Choose over 1,000 servers available across over 61 countries. It's available on Android, iOS, Mac, PC. And the best part is, if you use the link down below, nordvpn.com/composerily, you get 75% off a 3-year plan. And also, if you use the code composerily, you get an extra month free. Go check out NordVPN today and protect yourself online. You ever watched a trailer for like a film or a trailer for a game that you've been waiting for? When you hear like the music in the background, it usually kind of sounds kind of like boom, 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 bam, bam. That's basically trailer music, and basically trailer music is it's basically what it sounds like. The music used for trailers, film previews, video games, you know what I mean. It's basically production music. There are many companies that primarily focus on licensing trailer music. Basically, you hear it all the time. That's basically what I'm saying. Keep this in mind. Trailer music is not soundtrack music. They're two different things. Soundtrack music is based on themes, melodies. It's usually to describe the movie. With trailer music, it's just building hype. Soundtracks can be used as trailers, but trailers can't be used as soundtrack. I'll give you an example. You know Game of Thrones? You know the theme? That theme? That's a soundtrack, but that's used for the trailers of Game of Thrones, so let's not talk about the ending, okay? Just let's not talk about that ending.
Best season ever!
You know that E3 trailer for Final Fantasy VII, the remake? Oh god, that looks so amazing. They used the soundtrack from the Final Fantasy game. That was the theme, I believe. And I think they also used like the battle theme. So yeah, that's soundtracks being used in trailers. So basically, today I'm gonna show you how to make a trailer track. Let's just jump into it. The DAW of choice really doesn't matter too much, but most composers, they use Cubase. I'm sorry guys, I've got to use the industry standard. Usually in trailer music, you want to keep it very simplistic as possible with the chord progression. So I just went with D minor. D minor is very common, very popular. And yeah, that's it. If you're going to use a piano, just play something very soft. Actually, I don't even know if I used the piano in this track. Yeah, I didn't use the piano in this track. So just forget about everything I just said before. So sound selection is very important in epic music. So if you don't really like sound design, like me, just use like context samples. If you don't have any of that, you're screwed. Like, nobody's got time to wiggle these knobs. It's just, no. So usually we start off like a piano or maybe a soft synth. So I went with more of a synth style, so. Usually you want something kind of textured. You don't want it to have like some sort of voice. Kind of like a drone feel, you know what I mean? It's, yeah, I don't know what it is. You want to add a pulse, some rhythm effect. Add more loops. Yeah, there's a reason why you want contact, because if you actually try to make these sounds, it's going to take you like 20, 30, 40, 50 years just to get it. And yeah, that's about it. Now, strings are like the core of trailer music. Usually when you're starting out, you want to start very small. And then you just repeat it. This is like a cello melody, as you can see. You're going to want to layer stuff because you want it to sound as thick as possible. So the second part is just, it's all spiccatos. You can add this too. All together, it's just, then it becomes super epic, as you can see. You can add this high string if you want, it's kind of optional. It's not an epic track if it has no brass. So what trailer music's known for is the That's a brand. I should rename it. Brand. That's more of like a bendy brand. And then there's like the full brand. Woo! Brand. If you want to make it more, add a sauce to it. And then you also add like an ensemble. Like if you do add a melody, make sure it's very unmemorable. So here's the horn melody. All together. Woo! And yeah, that's the brass section. And yeah, like in trailer music, woodwinds are useless. Just don't use woodwinds. Heck, I even argued that woodwinds are just useless in general. Now it's all about the percussion and all the sound effects stuff. You know, the typical like Michael Bay effects and all that jazz. Usually in trailer music, you got like sub impacts that usually happen in like the beginning of the track. You got your whooshes somewhere. And then you got like your whoosh hits. Then you got your like hits. It's almost like very synthetic sounding. Actually, that sounds more like a snare, to be honest. Then you got your typical riser. No. Oh yeah, and also this is kind of optional, a downer, which is basically just a sub hit with like a sub bass doing like a pitch bend. Woo! See, that's all your sound effects, and you just make kind of like a rhythm. And then the percussion. So usually like percussion, you want like good sounding toms, you know. You don't want something too intense in like the beginning. Boom. And then you do the same thing, but then you give it a bit more rhythm. Good. And if you combine it with like the sound design stuff. Woo! Okay, so what's not an epic track without choirs? Men should just sound like whoa, and the girls will be more like all together for the choirs. Make sure you kind of do it like this weird triplet pattern thing. And as always, trailer tracks always uses spaces, so make sure there's like a gap, you know, a wide gap. Yeah, we're gonna play it right now. Here you go. Go.